Tris, David, gun, shot, dead? What? So as you probably already know, Veronica Roth's third and final book in her Divergent series, Allegiant, came out October 22nd. I started reading it on October 22nd, and I finished it last night. We'll get to the ending of the book later, so here's my Allegiant review. In Allegiant, the chapters go back and forth between Triss's point of view and Tobias's point of view, which I kind of liked. It was nice to see how Tobias sees things and what he thinks about. I thought it was cute when Triss and Tobias went on their first official date, and Triss promises Tobias that she won't lie anymore. Caleb is going to be executed, but Tobias tells Triss that he'll save him. Triss, Tobias, Christina, and the rest of their friends join the Allegiant, which is a group of people who want to see what's on the other side. Tobias goes into his fear landscape one last time, and one of his fears is that he'll grow up to be just like Marcus. And I felt really bad for him when I read that. It's funny to think that all the things that we're used to make no sense to the main characters. I feel my face going slack. I know all the words she's saying, except I'm not sure what an airport or United States is, but they don't make sense to me altogether. I'm not the only one who looks confused. Peter raises both eyebrows as if asking the question. Sorry, she says. I keep forgetting how little you all know. I believe it's your fault if we don't know anything, not ours, Peter points out. I should rephrase, Zoe smiles gently. I keep forgetting how little information we provided you with. An airport is a hub for air travel, and air travel, says Christina, incredibly dubious. One of the technical developments that wasn't necessary for us to know about when we were inside the city was air travel, says Amara. It's safe, fast, and amazing. Wow, says Triss. Triss finds out that her mother knew what was on the other side, and also knew about the experiment. It was so sad when we found out that Tori's brother was alive, and she died thinking that he was dead. It's revealed that Tobias isn't really a divergent, but just has the appearance of one. I really didn't like Nita. I knew she was up to something. I didn't trust her at all. Nita wants to steal the death serum and not the memory serum like she told Tobias. Tobias is arrested for helping Nita and Reggie, and Triss tells him that she doesn't know if she'll be able to look at him the same way again. Triss goes to a meeting that David invited her to, so she can spy on them. Tobias, Kara, Peter, Caleb, and Christina watch a video of the Allegiant's rebellion. Triss forgives Tobias. Tobias tries to decide which parent he'll reset, Marcus or Evelyn. The chapters go back and forth between Triss trying to stop the memory serum and Tobias and Peter going to reset Evelyn. Tobias gives his mother Evelyn the choice between power and him, and she chooses him, and it was so sweet to see the two of them back together and getting along. Triss goes into where the memory serum is, where she finds David waiting for her. Then Triss gets shot. More pain and black edges on my vision, but I hear Caleb's voice speaking again. The green button. So much pain. But how when my body feels so numb? No, Triss doesn't die. I slide to the floor. I feel something warm on my neck and under my cheek. Red. Blood is a strange color. Dark. From the corner of my eye, I see David slumped over in his chair, and my mother walking out from behind him. Triss's mom is alive. That's why Triss sees her. What about the others? I choke on a sob as the image of Tobias comes into my mind, of how dark and how still his eyes were, how strong and warm his hand was when we first stood face to face. Tobias, Caleb, my friends. They'll care for each other, she says. That's what people do. No. I feel a thread tugging me again, but this time I know that it isn't some sinister force dragging me toward death. This time I know it's my mother's hand drawing me into her arms, and I go gladly into her embrace. Can I be forgiven for all I've done to get here? I want to be. I can. I believe it. Triss. Tobias gives Peter the memory serum because Peter wants to be a better person and not remember all the bad things that he's done. It was funny to see how confused Peter was after he took the memory serum. It reminded me of Gilderoy Lockhart from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Hey, Peter, I shout, my breath is turning to vapor. Peter stands by the doorway to the Erudite headquarters, looking clueless. At the sound of his name, which I have told him at least 10 times since he drank the serum, He raises his eyebrows, pointing to his chest. Matthew told us people would be distorted for a while after drinking this memory serum, but I didn't think distorted meant stupid. Until now. I sigh. Yes, that's you for the 11th time. Come on, let's go. Tobias tells Yuri's family that Yuri won't wake up and that he is responsible. My heart broke for Tobias when he found out Tris died. And then we get to see from Tobias's point of view when Tris jumped off the building from the first book. It was so sad when they unplugged Yuri. Tobias wants to take memory serum to forget about Tris. But Christina stops him. Thank you, Christina. Come on, Tobias. You know Tris would hate it if you forgot about her. Then Tobias, Christina, Zeke, Kara, Matthew, and Amar go ziplining, and Tobias does it the same way Tris did it in the first book. Thanks for watching the review, guys. Let me know in the comments what you liked about Allegiant, because I think I can pretty much guess what you didn't like. I'm really excited to see the Divergent movie in 2014. See you next time.